Hi guys, this is Breaker, and I am back with another replay that I took from Cast It. Looks like one of our players has entered the game as a random, and in the lower right-hand corner, spawning as our Protoss, looks like our random player, Chris. Very generic name, no disrespect to that, it's actually, rather appreciable, I think. Upper left-hand corner, spawning as our Terran in the blue trunks, I give you all Battlelord. The map we're on right now is Ohana LE. I'm a little confused as to why exactly we are watching this game. But perhaps, just perhaps, this is a Wings of Liberty replay. I can't really, superficially speaking, determine that. Especially given what we have right now. We are listening to some classic, if you will, Wings of Liberty music. And it's always nice to go retro. I really do, of course, like casting Wings of Liberty replays. I think... I feel maybe, just maybe, and this is just from my perspective, I was never really the greatest player. I was only in Diamond League. But perhaps I feel Wings of Liberty for me was at least short-lived. We do have Battlelord coming in here. He did throw down a supply depot, but what else is he trying to do? Both players are in Gold League, so perhaps we're going to see something a little unorthodox. And the SCVs all got pulled off the line to deal with that probe. Not the most ideal plan of action, but here we go. Two SCVs moving out. And it seems as though we have a very simple, a very simple opener, nothing wrong with this. Single gas first, amazingly. Followed up by a gateway. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't a gas first. But ultimately, again, we have a command center here. Interesting choice of an opener. And what is this SCV doing here? It's going to build perhaps a proxy racks. Ooh, the SCV is getting surrounded on that probe, and it gets taken down. That's right. Now the probe here is going to check and see if there's anything that might, be considered proxy play. But of course, proxy can be superficially speaking anything with Terran, simply given the fact that they have buildings that can lift off and fly. And I must say, in all of my years of casting StarCraft 2, this is, the first time I've seen this on Ohana LE. As far as I know, as far as Wings of Liberty is concerned, the map itself was in the pool for about a year. But again, this is the first time I've ever seen this. Whoa, what is this? Double command center. Well, I know this is just really, really interesting to say the very least. We also have double Vespene gas going down right now. And Chris is just going to boldly go for his Expo. But again, I'm wondering just what... Oh my god, this says it all right here. The engineering bay. Okay, yeah. Okay, I see what's going on here. I think, but this is actually still rather confusing. We do have the SCVs here mining minerals, and Chris catches on to this right now. The probe just ran into both of these command centers. What's he going to do after this? I mean, he's going to see the SCVs, obviously, but, just what is his overall reaction to it? Barracks going down here, should that fail, I guess? Proxy racks play. But again, I must stress that if this fails, all we have to do is essentially see our Protoss player put something underneath and keep something underneath either of these command centers. And they're both good to go, but, they're just... for now, cranking out lots and lots of workers. I'm absolutely dumbfounded as to what's going on here. And Battlelord's been had, he's been caught on to. Chris is just like, lol. I'm wondering what he thinks is going to go on. Alright, so there it is. All the minerals we're going to get for now, I think. It'd actually be worth his time, I think, to turn this into an orbital command. Mules, they're so powerful. But we do have a full 10 SCVs here, and the Stalker's shooting at the planetary fortress, no doubt, but, or excuse me, the command centers here, but he just doesn't have anything underneath it to block them from landing. And the warp gate tech finishes. This is pretty big here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little curious. What are we going to see here? Reflexes from Chris, not quite up to speed. And the first command center does land. What's going to happen here? It's morphing into a planetary fortress right now, so this could be really bad, but at the same time, we have no defenses back home for Battlelord here. So if we can get the income taken down and then both of these structures essentially dealt with, both of these structures taken care of, then maybe we'll see, you know, maybe we'll see Chris in a position to really come back in this game. But right now, the SCVs are just busily repairing away at those, if you will, those planetary fortresses. We do have detection being built right now, and the probes are being pulled off the line, going straight to the natural. This is going to cost our Protoss a lot. I'm a little curious, can this planetary fortress attack the command center? I don't really know, but this is at least going to result in a supply block, because I know for a fact this one pylon right here is actually within range of the planetary fortress. The planetary fortress here is just hungrily chunking away at that pylon. Meanwhile, here we do have the Stalkers and Zealots going in. And this is the Workers' Retaliation, because we don't have Chris microing that Stalker. If he was microing it, it would just be so much easier for him to come out and win this straight up. But now we have basically Zealots being thrown away at the mineral line. I think, you know, these 3 Zealots here, they could probably annihilate that entire mineral line. Now the SCVs, if no other units can do it, can actually go in here and attack the Nexus, but the Nexus is actually being attacked by the Planetary Fortress. Meanwhile, we got an oversaturated natural here, double gas being taken as well. And what is this, double Stargate follow-up? I think perhaps we could see Chris in a position to hold this, but he's got a Planetary Fortress back at home. We also have a motion tower going down for Chris, and I'm just wondering, is there going to be, you know, superficially speaking, I'm just trying to think of what the word would be. Sorry. Is there any hope for Chris right now? There's a bunch of workers here. I think if he got Void Rays out, that would be an excellent counter to what we see here. Prismatic Alignment, I'm not sure if it could take down either of these planetary fortresses, but we do have an observer in the mix as well, and this planetary fortress cannot attack it. So here we go. It's just slowly but surely inching away at the Nexus. It's gonna be taken down. There's no saving it right now. But again, if we just look at the income, it's heavily in favor of Chris. Chris so far ahead in supply right now, so far ahead in food count right now. But at the same time, I think he's just kind of moving out there. Oh boy, this could be really bad. There's actually a Banshee in the mix, and we do have personal cloaking being researched right now. We need to see Chris immediately react and destroy that Banshee before cloaking finishes. Workers now distance mining, increasing that income, but I'm not sure if it's going to make a whole hell of a lot of difference. There's just so much of a wide open area here for Chris to actually go in and attack with those Void Rays, but he's not using them yet. He wants high numbers. But the thing is, right now, there's a huge window of opportunity when Chris can go in, destroy the Banshee. Hell, he could even prevent personal cloaking. Does he know that it's actually being researched? Oh boy. Poor guy. He's got unpowered gateways here. And what is happening here? The Zealots come to town and they just figured out that there's a planetary fortress here. I don't think we're gonna see Chris with the reactions that he needs to have. Mineral line is coming under attack and he has no detection. Personal cloaking about to finish up. Looks like this first Banshee is gonna fall. It does. And motion sensor tower is now being destroyed. Prismatic alignment has not. Oh wait, prismatic. This is Wings of Liberty. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot all about that. This is actually the perfect opportunity for him to go in and destroy all the structures. He can actually destroy this missile turret right here if he wanted to. 4 Void Rays. Come on. All right, the starport looks like it will be dealt with. It's not even going to finish the Viking that is training right now. Or is it? Or is it? No! Oh my god. This is actually a little bit silly to watch, but here we go. Factory and a barracks actually floating out in the way over here. I'm a little curious as to why. Mineral line here is not under attack amazingly, even though there's virtually almost no resistance here. And personal cloaking is available for the Banshee to use, but again, tank. Looks like this missile turret will be destroyed, but the Banshee is the biggest threat right now. It's going to get free kills on the mineral line
but we do have an observer here, and it looks like Chris is going to be able to take down this Banshee. He's in a favorable position right now. 3 SCVs for the kill in the main, in the natural as well. Double forges were saved here, as well as an assimilator, and that's about it. Planetary Fortress here will be taken down accordingly. And Battlelord says, good comeback. Chris says thanks. Unique strategy. Lol. Thanks. And both of these players are actually rather supporting at what they're doing, so yeah. Okay, so it looks like the supply depot's been taken down. And now we have the Void Rays going back here to deal with whatever we have from Battlelord. He's supply blocked right now, so these starports are finished and there's no way to build anything. He says, I should have known when you split in a hurry that you had the plan to counter a successful PF rush. Planetary Fortress rush. This is not a plan, Parse. Cloak and or air. So here we go. The Void Rays are going to arrive, and there's just nothing that shoots up here. Even if there was, 2 Void Rays can take on a single missile turret. Hell, even a single Void Ray can take on a single missile turret. It says, you got me. I give up the respect to a more than worthy opponent. GG. GG. And with that, we see Battlelord was defeated. Interesting game to say the very least. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked what you saw today, just go ahead and click on the subscribe button. This has been BreAKer, and I will see you guys next time.